Hello everyone. These episodes on time management and personal branding are given by NC Sridharan, management consultant, lawyer and educationist. The content of this series is a compilation of his daily WhatsApp episodes on time management and personal branding. You can receive his daily WhatsApp messages by sending a WhatsApp message to 98402 57020. You may visit his website www.thetimefoundation.com to know more about the work of NC Sridharan, the author of the best-selling self-help book 365 Exciting Ways to Live. Episode 40. Why hone natural ability? The Golden Buddha story.
Hello my dear friends. In the last episode, I was discussing with you what is deliberate practice and why it is required to achieve world-class performance. As I explained to you some time back, nobody can be motivated, nobody can be changed, nobody can be encouraged, nobody can be developed unless and until that person is involved, unless and until that person wants to change his quality of life. We have a choice to benchmark what type of life we want. If we want to reach a particular status in life, there are certain parameters. For example, if you want to become rich, the question is how rich you want to be. If you want to get promoted in your organization, the question is how far you want to grow in the organization. If you want to become a good writer, you have to define what that good means. But the basic principle is very, very clear. The higher up you want to grow in any field, whether it is sports or music or business or anything for that matter, the more you have to work, the more you have to be focused, the more knowledge and skill you have to acquire. That's why we are talking about the concept of deliberate practice. So the inspiration is from inside. I mentioned some time back Patanjali's Yoga Sutra. When you are inspired by some great purpose, some extraordinary project, all our thoughts will definitely break their bounds. Then we will start looking at our limitations. If we have a limitation, whether in terms of knowledge limitation or skill limitation or resource limitation, to that extent you will be handicapped. All of us have certain natural ability. But if you want to reach world-class excellence in that ability, you need to work on that ability. So I would like to define world-class excellence as innate capacity plus zeal plus power to do very laborious work. Our natural ability is like the raw material. For example, you have gold ore. Gold ore is different, gold is different. You will have to extract gold from the gold ore. An uncut diamond has no value unless and until you cut it the way it has to be cut. Take for example speaking. All of us have been speaking from the time we were very young. All of us have been walking. But speaking is different from becoming a professional speaker. Speaking is different from presenting an important concept. Walking is different from competing in a marathon race. Speaking in front of an audience is different from being a newsreader in a television or radio station. This is where honing of your skill, honing of your natural talent is very, very important. I want to give an example of what it means to have a natural ability. A couple of years ago, I was invited by a company in Bangkok, Thailand, and I went and saw a wonderful temple in which there is a golden Buddha statue. This statue is about 10 feet tall and weighs about 5.5 tons. You may ask me what's so great about it. This statue is made of solid gold, not gold plated, solid gold. The history of this golden Buddha is very interesting. It appears in 1956. There was an old statue of Buddha in an old temple of Buddha. At the time, it was just like any other statue made of stone. There was a reason to relocate this Buddha, so they lifted the statue of Buddha using a crane. On the way, the chain broke and this Buddha statue fell down. The chief monk noticed crack appearing in the external surface of this statue It was dark, and the chief monk noticed certain light rays coming from this Buddha statue. He became curious, and he brought some chisel and started peeling the external surface of this Buddha, and he noticed that the plaster coating which was covering this Buddha statue chipped off, and he exposed solid gold inside. Others joined this monk, and all of them worked, and the entire coating was removed, and then they noticed a solid golden Buddha inside. Then they researched. It appears as early as 13th or 14th century, the Sukhothai dynasty was ruling this part of the world, which was then called Siam, which we now call as Thailand. The neighbor country was Burma. In Siam, in this particular Buddha temple, this golden Buddha was very much there. The Burmese used to invade Siam, and in one such occasion, those who were in charge of the temple were afraid that the Burmese may come and take away this golden Buddha. So what they did, they coated this golden Buddha with plaster and dried it and buried deep inside the earth. Then the Burmese came, they looted the country and killed all those who had some knowledge about this golden Buddha, and over a period of time, people forgot about this golden Buddha. Several years later, by accident, when they were digging this place, this stone Buddha was found, and this was kept in the temple. So only in 1956, by accident, the golden Buddha appeared to the outside world. For me, this golden Buddha is a metaphor. All of us are like this golden Buddha. We have so much of natural ability and innate capacity, talent, waiting to be revealed to the outside world. That's why I'm telling you, you need to focus on the result which you want to accomplish in life, and so the concept of deliberate practice becomes relevant.
தரமான மெட்ரிக் பாடத்திட்டத்துடன் ABS வித்யாலயா திருவள்ளூர்.